And it's a very good alpine, well, it's not quite alpine just yet, Matthew, calm down. It's a very good morning from Oamaru in the South Island of New Zealand for a flight that will take us into the Alps. What's that device up there? Oh, there's my camera. Okay, all right, well, that's just slightly in shot today then. What's that object? Matthew says, surprised at everything that happens on every stream that he ever does. Hello, Mrs. TPHI in the text chat there, and Fibro2C, nice to see you. We are on the south coast of the we are we are on the east coast of the South Island of New Zealand, and to prove it, I'll just bring up my navigraph here to show you where our route is going to take us today. That is where we are in the world. As soon as that map loads back in, there we go. There's New Zealand, lovely New Zealand. We have not flown here for some time, and now it is the middle of winter in the south. So let us make use of this good time. Hello, Big Al. Hello, Socon. Good to have you along. So we're going to fly up the coast. We're going to fly inland, and we're going to gradually get up into high country here. Make our way through Burke's Pass here to enjoy some lovely scenery here around Lake Tekapo. And we will go a little bit cross country here through the Alps. And we hopefully, if the cloud has not set in too strongly up here over the Tasman Glacier, we will do a glacier landing, which will be cool. And we will enjoy, well, I will enjoy, because I've got it loaded, the Mount Cook region scenery for MSFS 2024 from the good people at NZOU Simulations. However, this flight will work for anyone, which is with the default. It will still be beautiful. It's just that if you've got that scenery pack, you'll get a few more extra details thrown in. So that is the route today, and who are we saying hello to? Let us have a quick look around here at these excellent helicopters. I just heard in the voice chat already someone saying, I know my model badge is working because we've got the pink Black Hawk of Mrs. TPHI loaded. Correct? There we go. Hello, Mrs. TPHI. So if it's a pink Black Hawk, does that make it a pink Hawk? I'm not sure. So let us say hello again to Icarus, to Pathless Spore, good to see you again, Quasi Archer, A Hunter, hello, and Ari Flight, oh, I haven't seen you for a few weeks, good to see you, Sir DRW, same to you, Zibidu in the H160, which I apparently have loaded today, so that's going to work, and there's my camera resetting itself. That gets us to Mach 2 Slew 2 Whisper in the H145 that I also have loaded today. So no more Bell 429 for you. Whisper, hello Whisper.
Hello.
Hello, there he is. Snowmanton, Shaven Wookie in your H145 60, another excellent channel regular. Good to see you. Maple Leaf in a generic something. Funny. You should be an Alamo, and it's drawn you as a 214. That's odd. Anyway, NZ Bank Boy showing off as usual in the H500. Hello, NZ Bank Boy. You there?
Morning.
Morning. There he goes. Good to have you along. Back on our home turf. There's Socon in a banana-flavoured H500, and Fredericks too in the same type. Hello, Fredericks. See if he's on the voice chat.
Hello there. How are you doing?
There he is. Yes, I do enjoy hearing your voice on the voice chat. Night Fury 2, that's Jace. Hello, Jace. Haven't had you for a couple of weeks.
Good evening, Matthew.
Hello. There he goes. Bunk Foss, good to have you along. Delta 1 Foxtrot and Mama's Puppy. Okay. Wow, so many helicopters today. GTA 555, hello to you. Alois Sevus, good to see you along too. Chris Loire, ever reliable in your Hyundai livery F76. That's what I see you in every week. So great to have you along. Oh, you're going to enjoy this Alpine ride today in that machine. Space Cadet, yes, look at that. New Zealand Bell Jet Ranger livery there, very nice. Rob, hello to you. Yes, Neo Wise. Oh my goodness, so many helicopters. So many helicopters. Do you know who we don't have today? We don't have Marv today, my community cheerleader. Hello, Goodney on the text line there. And Gary, oh yes, hello, because you're not online today, are you? Or are you? I don't think so. Because Marv's been out travelling. So I don't think we've got a Marv today. So I might need to appoint someone else as the official counter. I'm going to ask... I might ask Whisper. What do you reckon, Whisper? Do you reckon you could do the Marv job? and sit yourself a little bit down the runway and count all the helicopters flying overhead? Or do you want to do it realistically?
I can certainly give it a try.
Excellent. You are our official community cheerleader today. Our official count master is going to be Whisper Dark in absence of Marv. So many helicopters today. So good, so good, so good. I reckon we might possibly be looking like something like a new world record today. So let's get inside my... What am I trying to do here? Yes, get inside my machine. So... I think I've got it half set up already.
Thank you, Sierra Uniform Bravo.
Go. G Chinois, thank you very much for the subscription over there on Twitch. Very much appreciate you. And let's have a look in here. I'm going to get my 500 turned on. Yes, I found a historical... I think this helicopter is still operating, but not in this livery, I don't think. Alpine Helicopters Limited. Hotel Kilo India New Zealand livery. Oh yes, I have not had the 500 on a flight for really quite some time because we've been absolutely gripped by Dauphin mania. So glad to get back in the old manual helicopter again. Just hide that tablet over there, we don't need that there. I've got my flight plan loaded already and we'll just get that down here as well. Okay, that looks good. And how do I make this go north up again? Can I just click here? No, I've got to go into here, don't I? Menu and choose... Why can I not see it? I might need someone to tell me how to change the PMS 50 GTN 750 to... it is aircraft up. What are you talking about, Matthew? Shush it. Shush it. You're saying the wrong thing. So, anti-cold lights can come on. Position lights, so let's have those as well. Not really required, I wouldn't have thought. So many great liveries, Snow Manson, for the H500. 100% agreed with you. It really is. So... what's my fuel situation? It looks, that's saying that it's full. Okay, well, we'll trust that. Utility power not required. So we'll just get this ignition on, get that throttle all the way down to 0. So I just need to do that idle release and then get that down to 0. That's at 0. And so now I think I can start this up. There was my first glitch of frames there. So I'll turn down the detail on all these helicopters if I need to. Oh, there's a heli seeker livery over here. Who's got that one? Who's got that one? I can't see in that view. So I'll acknowledge you in due course. Right, so I think I can start. So I just need to get the starter switch up, watch the N1 come up to 12, introduce fuel, and then just keep the turbine outlet temperature down. All right, clear. I feel my audio levels are a little bit off today, but we'll see how we go. Okay, we almost passed through the red line there. That's looking good. 60% RPM, that means I can turn that starter off, get that generator on, and we'll just get the power the rest of the way up here. I'll just do a weather briefing in a moment and we'll do our departure briefing. Just as we all come up to speed here. That engine out warning will go as soon as I get the RPM up into the screen band here. Who's that doing? That bit of a taxi through there. Almost. It's come to life. I didn't over-talk it. There we go. Oh, I don't need that visual assistance. Thank you very much. And we'll just get that all the way to 100 and then just use this beep to get it up to the green band there. Okay. There we are. We are in the green band. My 500 is ready to go. That is ready to go. So what about this departure briefing, Matthew? So the wind is 9 knots. It's not light. 8 to 9 knots coming from 227. So what will we do here, people? Now, is my Navigraph chart's going to do this again, where it's going to center on a different location every time I look at it? That's a little bit annoying. So I think what we might do is we might taxi out halfway along the main runway and get everyone to form up behind, so that we'll do a takeoff to the south and we'll do a left turn to get to the coast, and no, cancel that. We'll do a right turn to go and have a look at the Waitaki Bridge on the Waitaki River there. So that is what we will do here. I will just need to taxi out. Let's have a look here through through the assembled helicopters that way. Oh, this looks like an excellent turnout today, people. Thank you. So let's attempt that. I think I can sort of go straight ahead here. So I'll pick up now. Bit of left pedal ready to go here. Oh, what Moser preset do I have? I don't have my... It doesn't feel like the H500 one. It's far too light.
Now's the time.
Now's the time. So let's just come through to here. Over the Gable Market. Thread the needle with all the helicopters there. Hello, Nobby. Nice to see you. So I will get to the main runway and get that landing light on now, please, Matthew. I am using freeware scenery from NZOU Simulations, so both scenery packs that I'm using today are from NZOU Simulations. This is the freeware. It's about 3 years old now, so 2020 era. Scenery for Oamaru, the lovely seaside town, the steampunk capital of New Zealand. Hello to my friends Martin and Wendy. I miss you. Definitely want to get over there again one of these days. So here we are facing south. Not much of a takeoff run there, but we've got a field beyond if we have an engine failure. So I'm going to set down like this, and then let's see how we go about getting everyone formed up behind. I'll scoot them backwards a bit there. Alright, freeze that there, and then we'll just enjoy the rear view of everyone forming up. So good. So good. Getting ready for our right turn out. So you people all get yourself set up down there. 4 degrees outside in Oamaru today, so not the warmest start to the deep south of New Zealand. Alois, woohoo! Rock and roll! Over you go. Excellent stuff. Ari Flight, very nice hovering skills for you. Thank you. Admiring that. Ritskio, hello to you as well. Alois, wow, you're really doing some sports moves there in your machine already. Haven't left much room for these wheeled helicopters to get in there, have I? But we don't have a lot of runway space. There we go, Mr. TPHI getting the after the pack all ready to go over there. Look at them come. They just keep coming. Hello, Chopper John. First time I've seen you on a flight, I think. Neo Wise, hello to you. 4CVAC22, hello to you as well. As they all form up. I wonder where Whisper's got himself set up. Marf's trick is to go down the end of the runway and then count the helicopters as they fly over it. But you do what works for you, Whisper. Oh, we've got a Chinook. Excellent. What day would be complete without a Chinook? Captain FS 2024. Take to Cannoli, hello to you. I've heard you on the text chat, on the voice chat before. There we go. Oh, so many helicopters. Love it, love it, love it. This is going to be a good flight. I hope we get a nice Glacier landing up there. I think that'll be fun.
And if not, the Chinook can bring us home.
The Chinook can tow us out there. Look at the helicopters! It's mind-blowing! My mind's blown. That just never ceases to blow my mind. Thank you, people. That is just so great. So great. It has been an extremely busy time on my channel and my community lately. All right, Whisper, you ready to do this count?
I'm at the end of the one runway, waiting for you.
Oh, okay, all right, good. So you're all set up down there. Now, I am just going to change my Moser profile. Nothing like a little bit of fixing it up as you go situation. Light, no hydraulics. Yes, there we go. That's going to give me a very tough, that's a light helicopter, not a light control field. It's a very heavy control field on the H500. So people, Start your engines. We are ready to go. So I am lifting now and getting ready to climb up, and then we'll take a right turn out. So looking down the end of the runway. I think I've got the trim in place already, so it should lift up pretty nicely from here. I'm just pulling the collective now, keeping my eyes down the runway. More left pedal required. There's, I think, a reasonably tidy lift in the end. And nosing forward and picking up speed. Everyone else is trying to overtake me already. Matthew's taking his time for a beautiful pickup, and everyone else is in a hurry to get to the good scenery. It's all good scenery in New Zealand. Bye bye, Oamaru. Lovely to see you. Yeah, I drove past here a couple of years ago. They had a bunch of Technum, is that what they're called? Trainers.
Learned on one of those. They're awesome.
Yeah, that's what they're using here in Oamaru. I think there were maybe 3 or 4 of them all lined up there from the local operator. Very much like to get back down here and do some helicopter flying. Right, here's the highway, and with 500 feet above ground level, did I do my barometer? No, I didn't. So we will do a right-hand turn out here. So commencing the right turn now. And look at these beautiful fertile plains here. And the Alps there in the distance. So here's our right turn to get us heading north, and we'll head for the Waitaki Bridge. In fact, we'll just follow the highway up is what we'll do. There's our runway. Is anyone still down there? Oh, there's a tail end straggler catching up, and a yellow one. I didn't quite see who the name was.
That'd be Whisper.
Oh, that'd be Whisper. Of course it would be. Yes, the person who I relegated to last position. What's the count, Whisper?
I got 35, counting a couple that I haven't actually taken off yet.
35 helicopters. Let's fly. Excellent stuff, people. You are so good. So good. Thank you so much, Whisper, for helping out with that very important task. Taking the place of our official cheerleader, Marv, who's indisposed today. Hey, compy. Hello, Matthew. A bit late for a French player. Have a good night to all. Yeah. The time zones get a bit better in the southern summer. So I think we'll be a little bit more in sync for our Northern Hemisphere people at that time. So I look forward to having you all back on board our flights when the time zone suits you. Now, anyone listening on YouTube, could you just give me a bit of a comment, or Twitch, could you give me a bit of a comment, please, about what the audio balance is like? Is that helicopter engine sound okay for you? Oh, that is magnificent. That is magnificent. Here's the town of Waitaki Bridge. 5x5, says Shinwa. Thank you. So here is one of these.
100 knots.
I've got 80 knots on now, so I'll try and pick that up a little bit. I've got quite a bit of spare torque up there, so we'll just get that nose down a bit more with a bit more collective. So here's the Waitaki River, one of New Zealand's famous braided rivers. You can see it's very wide, and it's like made of these small sort of round pebbles, and so the river shifts around a lot. So I don't need to climb up, Matthew. I don't need more than 1,500 feet here. We've got our first river run coming up in about 10 minutes, people, so we'll do a proper river run shortly. There's the Waitaki River. Beautiful. I'm still climbing though, aren't I? So let's fix that. Try and translate that torque into speed. So we just shoot up the coast here for about 10 minutes. Usual. I'm leaning on the pedal. I've got a funny habit of leaning on the pedals in the H500. I think it's because I'm just watching that.
It needs it.
So the H500 for you, Whisper, needs a bit of left pedal frequently?
Yeah, I seem to recall I fly with constant slight left pedal.
Yeah, I feel I'm doing the same, and sometimes I wonder if I'm just doing it as a bad habit, but I think it might need it. You're right. Bit of blade slap there coming from FS Realistic Plus. Beautiful agricultural country this. Let's just get a couple more things ready here. Whilst I try and stay on course. It's a lovely part of the world down here, I tell you. Very good for seabirds as well off there. It gets quite deep out there in the Pacific Ocean. This is the Pacific Ocean, the other side of it, people. So if you're in the west coast of the United States or Canada or Chile, it's only a short hop over that water to get over to you.
You might need an extra tank of fuel.
You might need a few extra tanks of fuel to get yourself all the way over there, I think. That's right. So I've still got a bit of torque headroom, so I'm just getting up to the top of the green band. And we'll just get a bit more speed out of these machines. That's not looking too bad. So backcountry sim pilot, getting to work on getting your H145 set up with MSFS and Moser. Excellent stuff. I might do a guide on that. I was kind of full of hope again this week when, or was it last week, when HPG announced that they had solved their issues with the installer or with the version. So previously you had to know to go onto Discord to get the latest build of their machines. But having done that, I don't actually appear to be, that is going back to the Hype Operations Center, I still don't appear to be on the latest version. So once again, I'm kind of feeling a little bit underwhelmed with my recent Hype experience. Look, I know they've had difficulties. I'm sure they're doing their best. It's just that they have not quite cracked it yet. As far as I can tell, I do not have the latest version of the 145 at 160, or definitely not 145. I think they're up to build 500, and that's not what I've got. So anyway, we'll continue to work on that and keep an eye on it, and hopefully Hype can successfully navigate their difficulties and get themselves back in good condition. At least I've got them working in the sim today. Go ahead, Whisper.
I'd say if you got a fresh download, you did get build 500, but the Hype Operations Center doesn't know you've got build 500 because it's not updated right.
Wow. Wow. That's an example of the kind of difficulties that we're talking about. That's a great example.
Yeah, they're definitely in a bad spot, but they're getting there. They're making movements.
Moving in the right direction, let's hope. Oh,
but other than that, it's perfect.
Other than that, it's perfect. Yeah. Look, people still have been getting enjoyment out of them, but it's a pity that they're sort of frozen in time for me. I didn't want to call them abandoned as such, because I know they want to try and get them going again. And they're working on new helicopters, so we are told. So let's hope that all comes to fruition shortly. Okay. So what have I got going here? Do I actually have my... where's my route description? Oh, I haven't got it. Good one, Matthew. That's great. So we're just proceeding up the coast here in a commentary free of any value. So backcountry sim pilot, yours says 491 on Hype Operations Center. Yeah, well, do you know what? Because Whisper Dark is saying that might actually be 500 backcountry sim pilot. So that's what we're assuming here. Oh, Hugo. Oh, it's Hugo. It's Hugo. Is that DHM Hugo? Here come the settings for you right now. Haven't posted those there yet, so there you go.
You're heading to California there, Matthew?
I'm trying to do two things at once, NZ Bank Boy. Have I climbed up to 3,000 feet? I've climbed up to 3,000 feet. Well, let's enjoy the view from 3,000 feet. We'll be diving. We'll be diving.
You can't
back
see the seabirds from up there.
No, you can't. There's no Buller's albatross. There's no wandering albatross. There's no Gibson's wandering albatross.
You're just avoiding a rotor strike.
Let's have a look at all these excellent pilots who are giving me a gentle ribbing from the cheap seats over there. There we go. Look at you all go. Come on, this is not bad. This is not bad. Big Al, yes you have. What, got the latest version? Oh, Dr. Hugo, there you go. So yes, Oamaru, in our rear vision mirror now. We cross the Waitaki River. Constantly shifting, never fixed. Finally found my notes. So these are marine terraces that we are along now. Not this little artificial lake in here, I don't think. But these this plain here has been lifted up with tectonic forces over the millennia. And we're going to be looking for the Pareora River here. Now, I've got myself down to 2,000 now. That's a little bit better. So it's 125 knots. So that's getting quite fast for the 500. So I'll just pay a little bit more attention to what I'm doing here. That is a glorious view. Glorious view. Look at this ocean. So calm and inviting. Peaceful. Funny name for the world's biggest ocean, isn't it? I'm sure it's pretty tempestuous in places. Big Al, have you found Sim Update 6 improving anything? I don't know that it's improved my performance. Would anyone else like to comment on performance improvements or performance changes in Sim Update 6?
It's noticeable.
Multiplayer is pretty smoother.
Multiplayer smoother and go ahead.
It's take to cannoli.
Yeah.
I'm on a little Xbox S, and it's markedly improved for me.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. So I'm
all about including everyone. It's not just about like making it work nicely on the big rigs. It's about making it work for everyone on the consoles as well. So that's great to hear that it's noticeably improved for you. I'm very pleased to hear that. They were also talking about some improvements around sorry, the words just going on in my head. The wake turbulence simulation, which we know is a real performance degrader. So the draw distance has been improved. That is probably shrunken. So that would be better. But I'm far too, from previous experience, far too nervous to turn that back on based on some of the disasters that occurred previously when trying to use the wake turbulence. East Rider, hello East Rider. A German H-145M is flying with you guys, one of the last helicopters. Yes, well, good to have you on board. I don't know what your name is there inside the sim. East Rider. So Hugo, so great to have you along, Hugo from Brazil. Hugo's one of the excellent people in or behind DHM. Very busy people, DHM at the moment. With sound packs coming for both the Cowan Simulations H125 and the Asobo H125, so they've sort of cracked the code to get the default aircraft functioning with their add-ons, so that's really good, and it means that we might get a pilot experience pack soon as well for the default H125, which will be very exciting. So default H125 crying out for a bit of love, and DHM I hope will be the team that does it, because they're just showing a lot of good work recently, getting things working better. So I just need to choose the right river here because there's two that come out. That's the Pareora there, and because there's the at St Andrews or DOPOP, there's another one there. So we've lost a bit of our height here, traded some of that height for speed. You're welcome, Hugo. I think you're doing great work, and I just really look forward to seeing how it comes in the future as well. And your new helicopter, when that is formally announced as well. There was a little visual hint in our last stream that Hugo and I did together. We had a great chat talking about all things development. So that is not the Pareora River there on our left. We need to go a bit further. I made that mistake yesterday on my test flight. It's always good to choose the right river if you're going to do a river run. So good, so good. Nice to see some BO105s in the pack as well. Neo Eyes, hello. So good. Well, so with the town of St Andrews passing there on our left, I'm just giving it a bit of gentle left cyclic, and we will find the Pareora River, and that will be our route into the inland of New Zealand's South Island. That's pretty good. About 15 minutes of flying to get us up here, so plenty of good stuff to come. We are doing coast to peak today. We are going way up into there. We're going to New Zealand's tallest peak. Don't know whether we're going to actually be able to get up to the top there, but we'll see what the weather's like when we get there. There's a nice plateau beneath it with a hut on it if you've got the Mount Cook scenery, so that'll be an option to you as well. Yes, Ollie, a really great turnout, thank you. Hope everyone's enjoying the route and the flight today. I am. I love being back in New Zealand. I was to say I could fly here every week, but I mean, it's nice. There is the rest of the planet as well, so so there's a lot to choose from in MSFS 2024, and this is another fun place to fly for sure. New Zealand, one of my favourites, my ancestral home. So here we see the water mask not quite lining up with the satellite imagery. It's not terrible, but it's not quite as good as what we're seeing in the USA at the moment with those updated rivers that Jörg Neumann was talking about. Well, there it is, that bank boy. You can run along that thing as low and fast as you like. Shaven Wookie, are you letting the autopilot fly your route for you?
Maybe.
You're looking suspiciously exactly on the magenta line.
I'm lording my upper modes over all of the plebes right now.
Oh, that's right. You're just like sort of reclined back and sipping at a fruit juice and enjoying the scenery below while the autopilot does all the hard work.
He's got a fancy new toy.
I'm happier than a pig in slop right now.
Jay Turn, thanks very much for the follow on Twitch. You're very welcome. I hope you're enjoying this escapade today as we turn inland on our trip into the hills. On the backdrop there on the horizon. Backcountry Sim Pilot, what airport are you going to be at soon? Starting up the sim. I'll give you probably a waypoint rather than an airpoint. And the next one will be UPNIX. So I'll just paste that. I'll just get this hardware trim to bring the nose up a bit. So I'll just paste that there for you. UPNIX is the next waypoint. Power lines here crossing the river. Fibro Tuesday. Through you go, no worries. Oh, a bit of low altitude run there in the Dauphin too, Fibro. Nice work. Very nice work. Oh, we've got a big turnout on YouTube today. Thanks, people, for tuning in to enjoy this beautiful scenery. It just gets better and better and better, the scenery on this route. I tell you, it's this will not disappoint. So those are the hunters.
I haven't figured out the turn rate in the AP and the Dauphin. There's big, long, sweeping turns. I'd like to get it tighter. I don't know if I can change that some way.
I don't know, go slower.
Earlier.
Start it earlier. Thanks, Wookie. That's very helpful. No, it's not built for... well, actually, Fibro Tuesday is making a liar of me. I was about to say that it's not built for high-speed turns, but then again, Fibro is doing just fine down there. More power lines coming up, crossing the river here.
If you hand fly it, it's more than capable, but the autopilot is built for stability.
Yeah.
Keeping your millionaires happy.
Exactly.
Keep the millionaires happy. Lovely. Oh dear.
I can't just go faster.
Yes, I know. Oh, there's Bank Boy at last. I've got a view of you now. So we'll just reposition my seat here slightly so we can enjoy the Bank Boy show. Oh yeah, very low down there. Oh. Didn't get my view right, but anyway, that looked pretty fun. Yeah, I just have to give the AB6 the merest suggestion, and I just lean on the stick, put a gentlest bit of pressure on there, and the H500 does exactly what I need it to do. So it's very easy flying with the Moser. Vulcan 98's going for it as well. Hugo, away you go. I wonder what you're flying, Hugo. So Hugo does a lot of helicopter flying in real life. AS50, oh, excellent stuff. So I wonder if you're testing your new pilot experience pack down there, throwing your H125 around. Brilliant.
Oh, she's a pig.
What, the AS350?
No, the 160.
Like the Dauphin, not really built for fast maneuvers, but it does go fast.
No. This is a 500 thing, not a 160 thing.
This yeah, you're going to get a very tight finger on the trim release if you try and fly this the whole way. Oh yeah, that's excellent. Nice little gullies here on the Pareora. Pretty good satellite imagery down here. Very New Zealand. These green hills with the with sort of the scrub hanging onto the sides. That's beautiful. Now, there's a great mountain along here. What's it called? I've forgotten. I just need to call up the... I think it's one of these ones over here. Or is it further up still? Is it maybe over at UPNIX? That's not very helpful. Mount Smith is a very boring name, but oh, we've just passed it. There it is. It's in our rear vision mirror right now. It's on our right. We've just passed Mount Horrible. Mount Horrible. There we go. It'll be just behind that hill on the left there. Oh dear.
I wonder if that's named after Dr. Horrible.
Absolutely, without a doubt, it must be. That's the only possible explanation. Oh, that's beautiful. All covered there with native scrub by the look of it. The Pareora at this point. Oh, my mic's drooping. That's not very good. I'm going to have to mute it and just do it up. There we go. Can't have a drooping microphone. That would be undesirable audio outcome. Jared is down there as well. Hello to you. Ritzkio's really, as we would say in Australia or New Zealand, hooning it along the Pareora River down there. Good work, Ritzkio. Right, so how far are we away from UPNIX now? We're getting along there. Mount Horrible. That's, as we would say in New Zealand, classic, eh? So we will need to turn right away from the Pareora shortly, but we can keep enjoying these river turns for now. I'm just keeping my eye on Ritzkio, Hugo, NZ Bank Boy, all the river run people down there having a blast. I think this countryside's rendered really beautifully. It's hardly breaking news, is it, that MSFS 2024 does a great job of interpreting satellite imagery and maybe a bit of LiDAR data to render a really beautiful scene for us inside the simulator. Just keeps on delivering. We've not flown along here before. Not one
I think I just dropped below the fauna altitude. I started seeing sheep.
Ah! The fauna altitude. Excellent. Little bar lambs, as we might say in New Zealand. Lovely. Well, New Zealand was famous for its sheep industry. It's declined a little bit in recent years, or sort of been overtaken by dairy probably, and beef. But if you believe the simulator, there's still plenty of sheep around.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad out here.
I need to get that on the button.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hello, Gartfield. Nice to see you. Thanks for saying hello. And anyone's welcome to say hello on the text chat if you've not talked to us or caught us on a live stream before. Feel free to say hello in the text chat, either Twitch or YouTube. So people, we're going to need to turn right. We'll see these big grassy hills in front of us here. We need to keep those on our left. So Hugo will get you to, yeah, there you go, doing it perfectly, coming right out of the trench down there. And we are going to keep this little range here on the left. So goodbye Pareora. It looks beautiful up there, but we're going to got some other good scenery to look at as well. And there's a follow from Mort. Thank you, Mort. Good to have you along on Twitch. Mort, what do you do in this game? We fly around and we have a chat. That's what we do, and we enjoy the scenery. And half the stream is Matthew Crawford going, wow, how amazing does this look?
And the other half is, hold on, something's not working right. Let me fix it.
Something's not working right. And the other half, because there are three halves, is landing on things that we're not supposed to land on. So that's coming up shortly, trust me. That is coming up shortly.
And the fourth half is bad at math.
Hobie Gal, hello from Kansas. Great to have you along, Hobie. Haven't seen you for a while. We had you on a couple of flights ages ago, but I'd love to have you back again one of these times when you're ready. I assume it's the same Hobie Gal. It must be. In New Zealand, we've got something called, and possibly Australia, we've got something called Hobie Cats, which are little catamaran sailboats, which look like they are very scary indeed. So I've not been on a Hobie Cat.
I've sailed Hobie Cats here in the US.
3 knots of wind.
Yep, we have them.
Oh, okay, all right. So it's a thing. Who was the one who wasn't Whisper or Wookiee there?
That was me, Skokon. You can call me Scott. I prefer to not have us set up for a juvenile joke. Say my name.
Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Oh, here we go, Garfield. Because of your good videos, I ordered Verpool Collective 2 days ago. Well, Garfield, you're going to be ahead of me there because I'm still using the Orion 2 HOTAS on the desktop over here, which I'm just indicating with my hand. I have been promising the people who are concerned for my welfare that I will be getting, I promise, a proper collective controller just as soon as I get this chair situation sorted out, which I'm still working on. So it will happen. It will happen. I also will get a collective and won't fly around like this forever. So I'll have a nice collective lever down here. I've even figured out how I can do a little change my camera views later on and get some nice imagery down there so you can kind of see what I'm doing. That is all still to come in the glorious future that is ahead for Matthew Crawford. Let's fly.
I've got a vertical set up. The collective's very good.
All right, so sorry, I just momentarily distracted. So let's fix this little navigation problem I've just caused and get back into the the pass that we're supposed to be going for. Oh, the valleys that we pass through here are shaped by Pleistocene glacial meltwater, I say, channeling our good friend GL Pilot. So that's why we get some steep sides and narrow floors on some of the glacial meltwater that's carved out some of these valleys for us. So Pathless and Puppy, come over to the left and take to Cannoli. There we go, that's a bit better. That's the correct pass we're now aiming for over here. Follow the power... no, we don't follow the power lines, actually. That's wrong, Matthew. We will be turning right off those. So here we are, UPNIX. Yeah, Hobie Gal, get back into a chopper. We'd love to have you back along again. Big Al, yeah. I think Big Al was one of the people who was like saying, do we need to like form a crowdfunder for you to get this collective sorted out? No, you don't. It's going to get sorted out. the collector situation is under control, but just not resolved yet. It's gonna get to one of these days, I promise. Oh dear. So we are coming up here to Burke's Pass, and that's going to be our gateway into Lake Tekapo and the Mackenzie country, so such as it is called. So this was the original gateway for European settlers and also Maori First Nations people before them to get into this country down here. So we are going to move into a rain shadow boundary here, so just watch for how the landscape changes when we get through Burke's Pass. So force feedback and Space Cadet, you're going to follow the river there, you're going to turn right. And we're going to get into some proper high country atmosphere along here. Do you know, I'm going to change this seat position on my chase plane config here, because I'm finding that's always kind of in my eye there, that pillar. So I know this is a bit of a contentious issue for some people who value the view. Getting that just right. I don't like that door frame being in my left eye, so I've just lowered the seat slightly with a button here, and I've just saved it using chase plane. Snowman's never seen you in a fixed wing before. But curious if you've tried the Moser with one. No, I haven't yet, because I'm just having too much fun in the helicopters. Ricardo, the mod for the EFB is Navigraph. So Navigraph is a subscription navigation tool, and that's what it looks like when you have it in the EFB. I like running it in the EFB because it's just a little tab. It's just the tab key to toggle it. So I just find it really convenient to be able to bring Navigraph up and down using that tool. And I just like it that it just gives me a little bit of useful VFR stuff here, power lines, roads, peaks. So it's, for me, getting better and better for VFR. And the other nice thing about Navigraph is that they are slowly improving it with more helicopter charts and helicopter routes and VFR routes in Europe and America. So you are able to follow, increasingly so, real-world procedures, which I'm a fan of as well. I like combining a bit of real-world procedure with some absolute silliness and havoc in a helicopter. That's what I'm using there, Ricardo. No, so I have not been in a fixed wing for quite a long time now. I used to, just for a laugh, just go and hop in and do an F-18 like speed run or whatever those challenges are called, just for fun. But I have just got too much content to make, and I have been a bit of a content making machine in the last week or so, when I realised that, much to my surprise, there is apparently an audience for helicopter content on TikTok. I honestly didn't see it, but I have been getting as many as 35,000 views a day on TikTok. So
that makes you an influencer, right?
An influencer, hell influencer. No, it doesn't quite work, does it? I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on going with my short form content for a while. I'm going to try and do quite a big burst of short form content just over the next week or two, and just to build up that channel a bit more. So you need to get 1,000 followers on TikTok before you can put your links up. So that's what I want to do there. So yeah, it's actually pretty exciting. A big out. Fixed wing's a dirty name in here for Matt. No, it's not. It was kind of cool when we did the fire bombing the other day. Someone brought a CL-415 along. That was kind of fun. It was actually pretty spectacular watching the Canadair water bomber in combination with our Dauphins and 205s doing a water drop in the south of France. That was lots of fun, actually. It took a while to get set up, so I've got a bit of feedback for the people who are doing the mission generator and the mission hub, Miltech mission hub. Hopefully we can make it a bit smoother and a bit faster and a bit more inviting, lower the barrier for people to get involved in that sort of thing. One of the things that stood out for me, and Jace was, I think, one of them who said it, was that people bought the Miltech mission hub but have barely used it. So I'm all about people getting the value out of the product they've already paid for. And so I'd like to do a little bit more content around there and hopefully get people re-engaged with the tool that they already own. Here's Burke's Pass. Here is Burke's Pass. So we just follow the road through, and that's Burke's Pass. And that's the Mackenzie Country Beyond, named after the...
So we need to drag our skids or wheels on the road, you're saying.
I'm going to be doing that at a sensible height of at least 200 or 300 feet above ground level. But you do you, Whisper, you do you. I'm not here to tell you where to put your skids or your wheels. Oh, I can see our first snow. There's our first snow. Yes, lovely, lovely, lovely. Obviously the power lines come through the passes here as well. .110 knots in the 500, no problems there at all. Great performance today from the Taog's Hangar machine. Lovely to fly a manual helicopter too. Very easy work it is as well, just with the lightest of pressure required on the Moser AB6 with quite a firm ride that I've set for my light helicopters with no hydraulics. If you are interested to know more about Moser, or if you're contemplating a purchase with force feedback, there is the affiliate link. If you were to use that link, then there'll be a small benefit that comes back to me and the work I do with our wonderful helicopter simming community. So do consider that if that's a possibility open to you. Oh, there's Backcountry Sim. You made it into the sim. That's great. Let's have a look and see what you're flying with my binoculars here. It looks like to me you've got a 205. Awesome. So Hugo is going in the right direction. Oh, well, let's follow the road. Let's follow the road. There it is. That road will get us into the township of Lake Tekapo. So we've got a couple of little sites to see in Lake Tekapo. Then we'll head down to the Lake Tekapo aerodrome for a short break. And then we'll get into those mountains, which are right on the brink of drawing properly for me. So they sort of were winking in and out of existence there for a moment. But I think that's all sorted out now. Following the road into the township of Lake Tekapo. Oni, okay, this is exactly I was going to say the issue, but it's just one issue. But Oni, I think, is making a very strong point here. I spent hours with the Miltech Mission Hub at first, but once I design a mission, I know it in and out. It takes the excitement out after doing it for a time or two. It takes also quite a bit of time to build an extensive mission, so that took some of the fun out of it. Oni, 100%. I agree with you. I can understand that perspective. I suppose people could do things like, making circles very large in terms of where objects might show up inside that circle, so that would make it a bit more random. But ultimately, you're still kind of in and out and back into the same place. So the mission gen from Piotr, or Hawaika, as you might have seen him on Discord, Piotr has designed a mission generator which randomizes and uses some AI tools to create new, fresh experiences for you in the Miltech Mission Hub. And more than that, he's now added things like cooperative firefighting, which makes it fun. Thank you, ZBD, for helping out Loot and Scoot over there. That is our next aerodrome. There's Lake Tekapo. I can see it now. Notice how different this country is. And I said before how it was drier, right? You can see the landscape's much drier here. Even this riverbed looks dry. I'm sure there probably is water in it, but you can see the rain shadow here. The southern Alps scoop up most of the rain that comes in off the Tasman Sea to the west. And so we're in a real rain shadow here, very dry valley, this one. So Lake Tekapo itself has a real turquoise colour. We've seen this before in some of our flights where the lakes formed by glacial meltwater, they have a sort of a dissolved mineral which gives them this lovely turquoise colour. So that's just visible in the sim there at the moment. And we'll have another real classic one of those when we get up into the alpine part of today's journey. So So Lake Tekapo, so the township of Lake Tekapo is sits in something called the Aoraki Mackenzie International Dark Sky Reserve, one of the clearest night sky reserves in on the planet. And we'll go up to Mount John, which is sort of in front of us now, and have a look at the observatory up there. I don't know whether it will be in everyone's scenery, it's in mine, but we will first of all have a look at the Church of the Good Shepherd, which was built in 1935. I think that's a POI that's in for everyone. And every stone in this church was gathered from the local landscape. So the altar window frames, as we can see in the background for me now, are Aoraki, Mount Cook. So here's the Church of the Good Shepherd right here. I'm going to do one orbit of this, and then I'm going to head up to Mount John, which is right in front of me, and we'll just have a look at the observatory up there. So here's the, get my head tracking on, will be a bit better. Here's the Church of the Good Shepherd right here, all built from stone, all collected from the local landscape. And that altar window looks out to this beautiful alpine backdrop behind us here. One of the most photographed views in New Zealand, a real tourist icon, this one. And obviously important to the local community as well. There's the church. There's the stunning alpine backdrop. A little bit clouded in. So let's just climb up and have a look at this Mount John Observatory. It's home to New Zealand's largest optical telescope. Get a bit of speed up here. Ari Flight and Sir DLW are heading in the right direction. So the air here is known for being very stable, so that's why the seeing conditions are considered here very good. This grey whack outcrop that the observatory sits on here, Mount John, is older than the Southern Alps, which I find very surprising. So we can land up here, see if you can find, just go and park next to your favourite telescope. NZ Bank Boy will probably do so. Oh, he already has. I said NZ Bank Boy will probably likely land on top of something, but I'm too slow because he's already done it. That's brilliant. So a beautiful observatory experience here to be had in the South Island of New Zealand. I definitely thought of Whisperdark when I was setting this up. One of our long-serving invested community members, Whisper. Here's an observatory just for you.
Nice, thank you.
There he goes. He's a keen amateur astronomer as well. Has even been known to do a little bit of, I think, solar eclipse chasing. Oh, okay. Now, here is this audio issue, which I don't know how to solve. It went away by itself last time, so I'll try a couple of things and see how we go. Let's try and get on the land down here. People in the Discord chat, is my voice broken up for you as well?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Yep.
just recently.
Yeah. So people in the Discord chat, how about now?
Bill,
Same.
yes.
Okay, well, all right, let's get ourselves down to Lake Tekapo. Sorry for the audio interruption, people. This has happened once before. I don't quite know what causes it, but I can try and swap some devices around. And last time it just went away by itself after a couple of minutes, and I actually don't know what's doing it. So let's get down to Lake Tekapo Aerodrome. We'll take the break down there, and hopefully this will clear itself up. So let's get moving here. That's a real pity.
There's a Mackenzie Helicopters Limited heliport just behind this aerodrome.
Well spotted.
And a military camp as well.
So hilariously, I think my
Balmoral,
voice
isn't that
comes out
Scottish?
lower pitched, but all your voices come out higher pitched when it does this. I think it's some sort of sample rate issue, which I promise people will get sorted out in a couple of minutes. But I might need to restart a couple of things. Oh dear. Oh, Big Al. So you're saying the voice is fine on YouTube, but with a bit of with the odd noise in the background. Yeah, it's some sort of sample rate conversion issue. I just don't know why it's only just started. Some driver would have been updated. So we'll take a break down here at Lake Tekapo, and hopefully that'll give me enough time to sort it out. Restart a couple of things instead of taking a break. All right. Break time. We'll see what we can do about this little problem. All right, I think we have audio issues solved. So I think it worked. I don't know, or maybe it sorted itself out. What I did was I reset my graphics drivers, and then that seemed to fix the audio. So that's a little bit inexplicable. So there's no Control-Shift Windows B for audio drivers, but I just, on a hunch, just tried that, and it my system sort of came to a grinding halt, and then it actually seems to have fixed itself. So that is possibly a relief.
Nice.
Let's get that audio, game audio back in there. There we go. Nice. I hope so. A little bit strange. All right. So take the cannolis off. Supper then dinner. Thanks for the thanks for the update there. Hello, Sven in Hamburg. Great to have you along. East Rider. Someone's downwash made me crash. Whoops. Oops, that's a bit strange. Oh, Big Al, thanks for the reassurance there. Audio's back in order. That's great. Oh, we are at 0 degrees freezing point here. Our field elevation 2,500 feet. I'll just update that here. 2.5, yeah. All right, so we're going to get flying here. We're going to have a look at Lake Tekapo and get moving on the rest of this trip. So we're 70 minutes in. Let's get flying, people. Into the mountains we go. So which direction do I need to get here? Yes, all right, bit of a left turn. So we'll just do this a little bit approximately. Whoa. Just jumped off the ground there. Wow. A little bit violent on the... Who's got an auto gyro? All right, enjoy that. So let's get over here through the trees, out of Tekapo, air safaris. There we go. That's great, Oni. Thank you for that little reassurance as well. Yeah, don't know. It's a bit of a mystery, that one. So either it just fixed itself after a couple of minutes, or resetting the graphics drivers and then having a horrific slowdown while I did it. I thought I'd crashed the computer for a minute, but it all came back okay. So, do I have a flight with me? Yes, there we go. There's a few people. I'll just go slow and let people catch up. Heading north over Lake Tekapo. Oh, I heard a couple of little glitches there. Oh, I hope it's going to be okay. So, this is a gliding hotspot, soaring hotspot. One of the glider pilots here got up to 30,000 feet on some of the thermals coming off these ridges here. Imagine that, 30,000 feet in a glider. That's kind of scary. Here they come, catching up. I've only got 50 knots on, so it should be enough to get people back, get the formation back in order. Oh, take the cannolis back with you, just not in the sim. Very good. We know exactly.
I lost you in multiplayer. I can't see you, Matt.
Oh no,
I see the crew though, but I can't see.
I think he's having his dinner while watching the stream. I think that's what the current plan is.
No, you.
You can't see me in the sim.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Get closer. We've got enough people that some helicopters are disappearing.
Copy. I see the herd. I'm in it. So cool.
The herd. That's it. All right. I'm going to pick up the speed now. I think most people seem to be moving now. All right. So I'll pick up the speed back to where we were before. Get to the top of the green talk band. Arc, I should say. So we might be getting into a bit of cloud here. So that's going to just make the navigation exciting. But we like excitement. Excitement's preferable to boredom. Not something that we often have a problem with in free flight and Microsoft Flight Simulator, because there's always so much to look at, especially when you're a helicopter pilot. So I've got 100 knots on now, and I'm at 3,700, and I'll just get that VSI to 0, and there's a 737 overtaking me, Aerobat 93. Or was it an E-jet?
F-16, I think.
Oh, yeah. F-16. Only 3 likes. Let's go, YouTubers. Yes, on YouTube, hit the like button, please. You know the rules. If you like what you see, do me a favour and hit that like button. Thank you for the cheerleading, Mad Creative. Take the cannoli.
We have to support our favorite hill influencer.
Hell influencer. It's good and bad all at the same time. I love it. Hell influencer. All right. Sorry, it's going to take me a while to get over that one. Excellent. Yeah, where are we going?
We're here to keep you humble, Matt.
Yeah, I know. Our favourite hell influencer. That is so good. So here we have. My extensive research has revealed to me. On the side of the lake here, we have what are called terminal moraine ridges left behind by retreating glaciers. So that's the 2 thumb range over there on the western slope. Well, that's what they rise up to. So the moraine was left behind by the glacier on these lower slopes, I think, forming that turquoise colour of Lake Tekapo there, the glacial outwash. And here's the river that we want, the Cass River. Is that the Cass, or is that a bit further up? I think it's all the Cass River. It's another one of these very braided kind of rivers. So my point's a little bit off here in the plan. So if you were letting the autopilot fly it for you, you might want to do a bit of left turning now. Oni, let's do some ILSs. No ILSs in this flight, I'm sorry. Let's go and fly up the Cass River here. And go up to the 2 thumb range. Look at that scenery, please, will you? How good is that? Hugo, are you in the voice chat? Maybe not.
Yes, I am.
Oh, he is there. What do you think of the scenery, Hugo?
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. Nothing compared to what I've seen anywhere, actually.
Well, glad to... So, go on.
Not just enjoying the view here. Just recharging my VR now, but I'm flying on the screen now. But it's still awesome.
Yeah. So Hugo is in Brazil, and he's one of the developers in DHM, and we had a really great chat on a stream a couple of weeks ago about the H125 sound pack and the R22 pilot experience pack, which is a terrifying pilot experience. If you can fly the R22, you can fly anything. Sorry for that sudden bank there to the left or to the right as I was enjoying the flyby view. So so Hugo's in Brazil. So is this the first time you've flown in New Zealand, or maybe the first time for a while, Hugo?
This is actually the first time I'm flying New Zealand and with you guys. So
excellent.
It's been really fun. Really fun. I'm enjoying flying.
That's
flying
awesome.
in a group. It's always lonely to fly in the sim.
Well, that's why I'm so glad you came along for 2 reasons there. One, we've got a developer sort of refreshed and enthused about flying in the sim, enjoying the spectacular views that they've not seen before. I hope that's the case for... I know a lot of people in this group have flown in New Zealand before because I've done lots of flights here, but this is the first one for a while. So it's always great to hear people enjoying a new part of the world for the first time. New Zealand's got a lot of variety. And
The advised flight, I'm picking up some icing.
Oh, icing, yes. Have I got the pitot on, actually? In fact, I should have had that on.
I'm trying to find my window defog. It's been a while.
Yeah, and I don't know where mine is either.
You just have to turn up the cabin heat in the 160.
Copy, and I've demist on now too.
We've got, in the H500, we've got a couple of controls up on the ceiling to bring in the engine de-icing and the cockpit ventilation, I think might do it, I'm not quite sure. So, external temperature -4 degrees. Ryan D. Walker looks amazing in VR. That's great to hear. Thank you, Ryan. Oh, look at the sun in this next part of the valley. How beautiful is that? Oh, I don't know whether your clouds are the same as mine. They're probably not, but that is just magical turning around this right bend in the Cass Valley. For me, it's all illuminated in sun at the other end, and that is beautiful. Oh, that has been the moment of the trip so far. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Big Al, I missed your fire mission the other night. I would have flown the touchdown H125 Firebird 309 spotter for you. Excellent. like they do out in Moorabbin. Yeah, perfect. That would be. I did a little bit of eye in the sky myself at the end. It was quite fun. Someone was asking, it's not very efficient doing a hover out of ground effect up there. I said, I'm just enjoying the view, watching all the other 6 helicopters doing the firefighting below me. That was awesome. Sven, thanks to your llama video, I quickly learned how the heli works and how to start it properly. Beautiful. Thanks, Sven. I'm glad that llama video was useful to you. Well, that was done at least a year, or over a year ago. Probably the start of 25, I would have thought. How gorgeous is this valley? Absolutely beautiful. Oh, that sun just glowing in here is just lovely. Just lovely. Be great to tune up the saturation in the sim for views like that. I'm slowly, every video I do, my video production skills improve on some level. I'm starting to get a little bit more into color correction, and there's some auto color correction tools in DaVinci Resolve, and what it does is it just highlights to me that there is a certain look that they've gone for in MSFS 2024 that when you put it into other software, sometimes that look is shown to be maybe a little bit sort of washed out, or maybe not using the full dynamic range. So it's just interesting. But that's, it's just, these are artistic decisions, so it's not necessarily a right or wrong. Incredible scenery, says Airspeed Alive. I agree with you. Sven, I've already learned so much from the videos and shorts. Flying a heli is fun this way, not a pain. Oh, it shouldn't be a pain. Well, it can be. It can be when you're learning. Oh boy, it's quite a journey, especially if you're starting in an R22. Am I right, Hugo?
Oh yeah, the little cowboy flying there with 22.
I know. Pretty challenging stuff. Very sensitive in the roll axis in the R22. So I think it's good to learn in the smaller machines. Gary, aka Marf, Gold Coast is magic this morning. Morning team, what's the closest ICAO? Some members on DC wanting to join. What's DC? The closest ICAO will be, the next one is L Dome, which is Liebig Dome, and then M Core. So L Dome. So I'll just type that into. I've not got enough hands for this. L Dome. You can spawn in there and join directly. I'll just put the joining directions on for people.
I think we need to take a left out of this valley pretty soon.
We will
to
be
get to L Dome.
That is absolutely correct. So I'm just. So we take Fibro's got chosen the right path there, the right gully, the right gorge. Not sure what you call those things. It's a gully, isn't it?
It's a gully.
We'll go with gully. So we are climbing up to Liebig Dome. It's part of the Liebig Range, named after the German chemist Justus von Liebig.
Zoom tight.
Yeah, now's a good time for dual engines.
Yep, Neo's about to find that out.
So yeah, you might want to leave yourself a little bit of room to climb up there. I think I've got it from where I am. So the rounded top of this dome comes from something called Nunatak erosion, where peaks stand above ice sheets and are eroded away into the dome, so that when the rest of the ice retreats, you're just kind of left with that dome on the top. So that's the Cass catchment behind us, and the Murchison catchment coming up in front of us.
So it's like the Great Divide, all the water on one side flows to one half of the island, the water on the other side flows the other?
I don't know that we're quite at that point, Whisper. Let me just... No, we can't be. That would not be until we get over... We'll just be on that... The divide you're thinking of that divides the west and eastern halves of the South Island will come when we do our glacier landing shortly. So
Gotcha.
we'll see that soon. Okay, I'm at 90 knots, so I think I'm okay for this, getting over this ridge here. That's Liebig Dome just off to our left.
Clouds look actually pretty good.
Yeah, well, they're always different for every... Oh, here we go. Crossing over. There we go. Into the Murchison catchment. How glorious is that? Let's just enjoy that view for a minute. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Well, we're in proper alpine country now. Okay, we're turning left here, people, and we are going to follow this down to the north end of Tasman Lake. We're into proper glacial country. So the tallest mountain, is that Tasman right in front of us? Let me just double check. Oh, on this side, no, on the far side, Matthew, is what we want. Turner Peak, is it? Yeah, there's too many peaks in here for me to be able to remember them all, but what we're doing here is we're pointing down to the northern end of Lake Tasman, a pro-glacial lake. So, easing back on the collective a bit here. If you've got the Mount Cook region scenery, you'll notice that Tasman Lake has some icebergs in it as they carve off from the glacier. So we're in a glacial trough here that was once filled with ice flowing from the Tasman Glacier. That's coming down from our right just now. So Tasman Lake's actually very young. It only formed in the 1970s as the glacier was so rapidly retreating at that time. And as you can see there, if you're looking at my YouTube stream or Twitch stream, or you have the Mount Cook region scenery on board, NZOU simulations have added in some kind of interesting iceberg effects there, and they get that crazy color on them as well. Amazing geography here in New Zealand. Big Al, so you're asking, can you get the nearest airport in your toolbar for people wanting to join? Would save you having to type it in. It's just that often we're quite far from airports, and that's why I put in the nav, either the waypoint. So I'm just going to just climb over. Oh, getting very fast here, so I can just feel it coming into the force feedback into my Moser stick. Just taking the northern end of Tasman Lake, and then we'll do a sharp right to climb up the glacier, and we'll go and find our glacier landing zone. Mach 2 Slutu. New Zealand landscape is unreal. 100%! 100%. How lucky we are to have this in the sim, and enhanceable too if you invest in the NZOU simulations scenery that we're enjoying here as well on my screen. So yeah, I know other streamers use that Parallel 42 tool that shows you its flow, and it shows you what the closest ICAO airport is. But I just don't know how well it works in these kind of helicopter flights where we're not necessarily using airports. Well, that's quite interesting to fly in the flyby view. Marv's asking how many people are on the flight today. I had to appoint Whisper as the official cheerleader counter, and Whisper counted 35 at the start. We might see if we can attempt another count when we come up to the glacier landing zone up here. Now, people, you'll realise that the glacier is, one, absolutely enormous, and two, it can be quite hard to know where your horizon is. So this is where you will use your artificial horizon. It becomes very important in your alpine flying. Now, our winds are coming from the south at 12 knots, so we are likely in an updraft right now, a gentle one. I can confirm that just by using the Alt 6, and it's actually not... Yeah, I can kind of see there's an updraft sort of on the sides there. Nothing coming up the glacier right now. Big thermals rising above there. We are climbing the Tasman Glacier right now. This is what feeds Tasman Lake. Looking at it in the rear vision mirror right now. And the Tasman River behind it as well. And that leads to, yeah, the braided river of the Tasman River down to the south. Back where we're looking, we can have a look at that when we get into Mount Cook Airport later on. So we're just going to climb up the Tasman Glacier until we get to something called Darwin Corner. And I suppose if you crash your helicopter up there, that's why it's a bit of simulator Darwinism at work, I suppose, if you had crash detection on. It is stunning scenery, Sven. Thank you so much for that, for enjoying that. Sven, yeah, when I first started flying helicopters in the sim and got to the landing stage, I was happy just to land in the right country. Now I can put it down with centimetre precision exactly where I want it. That is so great to hear, Sven. I'm so glad that your helicopter journey has been that rewarding for you. I find it rewarding. I love feeling the skills increase, and I think other people do as well. And I think the community that I'm trying to build up is that community that supports each other in making each other feel enabled to lift your helicopter mastery and confidence is the little kind of theme that's in the back of my mind. How about this glacier? It just climbs and climbs and climbs. I might see if I can arrange a real life flight up here, you know, and see if I can maybe shoot some video.
Actually, I think it's descending, not climbing.
The glacier's descending. We're climbing up it as it descends. Yes,
exactly.
Thanks for the clarification. We are in the southern hemisphere, but indeed this glacier is descending, like most glaciers tend to do, as we climb up it. That's right. Oh,
it's gonna get fun. I'm getting some icing here.
Yeah, you got some icing as well, so I might just get my engine icing on and my cabin ventilation. Is that the same as cabin heating? I don't know. I'll leave that off. So I've got the engine icing on the H500. I'll lose a bit of performance. I'm at the top of the green band now. I'm climbing at 600 feet a minute to climb up the glacier. And it is minus 4 degrees Celsius outside. We're at 5,700 feet. And I think we're going fine here. This is amazing climbing up here, isn't it? Oh, it's just endlessly beautiful. The clouds, at least in my view, are really nice. Of course, everyone's clouds are drawn differently, so you never quite know what other people are in, but I am an absolute beating sun, beautiful blue sky above me right there, and some other clouds around as well. So this has turned out incredibly well. Hello, Cobbo. Great to see you on this absolutely spectacular glacial climb here. Mad Creative. Oh, I didn't know those sliders were up there, Matthew. I love that 500. Now I want to get back in it. Gartfield. Sorry, it looks like Moser do not deliver articles in France. Really? I was not aware of that. I wonder if there's a different French site. Right, where's this landing zone? Oh, it's right here. So, there's a slightly flat portion here. So people, I'm going to be lowering my collective down, pitching my nose up, so you will see that I slow down. And Firebro is heading in the right direction. There's a slightly flatter area there, which is the Tasman Glacier landing zone. You will need to be very mindful of your artificial horizon and your descent rate. I'm still climbing, as a matter of fact, so I haven't got it right yet. Cobbo, cool to see you live for once. You basically taught me how to fly a heli from scratch. That's so great to hear. Thank you. I basically probably taught myself at the same time. So the landscape here can get very tricky to see kind of where you are and the lie of the land, as it were. So I might have to do a little left turn here to get into the wind. I have done one alpine landing in a helicopter as a passenger, and it is absolutely amazing watching the pilot
6,500 feet. Watch out for vortex. It's pretty
Yep.
real up here.
Yep. Watching the pilots. Wow. See, I've already lost. I'm losing. So there's my vortex ring state right there. So watching the pilots just try to navigate over this kind of unpromising terrain, in that I actually don't know how high I am right now. I know I'm level because I'm looking at I'm using the artificial horizon as well, and I'm just going to very slowly try and get down here because I don't have a very good height reference here with everything in white. So pilots have to train specifically for this. And I don't again, like I don't know if I'm at 500 feet or 100 feet right now. I'm just very slowly heading down. Being mindful of vortex ring state, as Shaven Wookie suggested. Concentration. I've got the wind coming from almost straight ahead. And I'm starting to settle it now. I'm in the
Do you want a
last.
line or a circle for the photo?
I don't know if that's going to be an option for people. I think if you can just get this safely down, you're doing fine. Glacier landing. Alright, I've got one skid down and just lowering the collective, and this is remarkably level here. Wow! We made it! Look at that.
Try that with an F-16.
Try that with an F-16. Wow. That is absolutely stunning. That was quite a hair-raising landing, wasn't it? We could not see, I could not see how high I was, just with that sort of almost whiteout condition there. Incredible stuff in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Look at all these helicopters enjoying the... Never seen so many landing helicopters up here on the Glacier landing zone on the Tasman Glacier. That is incredible.
There's a little ski hut up the top here, isn't it?
Yeah, there is a few. So NZOU Simulations have put some in, and there's some sort of generic ones in there as well. So we'll go and have a look at one of the NZOU huts if you've got the pack installed. If you don't have the pack installed, it'll still be a nice landing anyway. So that's what we'll do shortly. Shaven Wookie, you've got your nose in the ground there from my perspective. Andrew, this is the Tasman Glacier. So let's zoom out and actually look around. That's where we climbed up. That's where the glacier goes down. Even in the southern hemisphere, they go down. Thank you, Whisper. And there are the peaks up above us there where it all forms. It comes up. Just extraordinary. Imagine. You'd feel so tiny, I think, getting out of the helicopter here and walking around. I think, well, the one that I did, they had to leave the engines running because it's just considered too risky in case you can't start the engine again in the helicopter. So the blades are still spinning at idle, the one that I did. It wasn't here, it was a little bit further south, and it wasn't on the glacier. But, you know, and
got something SU6 fixed. Every single rotor is turning.
Okay, good news.
Well, no, I see a 500 that's not, but you're right, most of them are.
Also, Wookie, your rotor's not turning for me.
Oh, it's a 500E is the one rotor that seems to be the exception.
Oh, dear. There's always something. There's always something. Look at this spectacular view. This spectacular scene with all of these helicopters up here. I cannot get enough of this. Cannot get enough of it. The Tasman Glacier. Oh, you people are my heroes. Thank you for coming and sharing this journey with me. That is incredibly spectacular. Sven, yeah, to experience it in person, it would be impressive. I'm going to see if I can maybe... I haven't made any plans yet, but I'll see if I can maybe do it later this year. I would love to get back to the South Island later this year. Means that I might be taking a couple of weeks off flight simulation though, so you'll have to do without me for a little short period of time if that happens. All right. Oh, wow, it's just incredibly refreshing and beautiful being up here. So let's just think about this next leg. We are going to just follow this ridge down, and we will have basically Mount Cook in front of us. And, well, if you get to this ridge right behind me at the moment, then that'll be the catchment over to the other side of the South Island. And in fact, we'll be able to see the Tasman Sea if we go over there. So let's try and do that. So what did I say? That's in front. No, it's behind me right now. So I'm about to lift. So good to have you all up here, people. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. Absolutely spectacular stuff. So lifting now and just edging over here. Trying not to collide with any helicopters. Hard work.
I got out of my helicopter, I walked around, and I don't know where I landed anymore. I can't find my helicopter.
That's why we've got Shift C.
Shift C, yeah.
That'll take you back inside. I've lost my helicopter. This parking lot's too full. I can't find my helicopter. It's the first time that's happened.
There's a lot of people here. This is awesome.
All right, I'm climbing the rest of the way up this ridge here. Then we're going to be doing a hard left to follow it along. Oh, wow. I think we're probably getting a bit of an updraft here. Let me just have a look on the... Yeah, gentle updraft here. And we're going to get some pretty rocky stuff up the top here, I should imagine. So be mindful of what the conditions off the terrain are going to do. There you go. I'm so sorry. Chladitsi.
You want to try that again?
I'm so sorry. My mouth couldn't do it. Chladitsi. We are probably going to be flying for another half hour or so. So if you wanted to join us at this point, the closest one would be DCORR, D-C-O-R-R. I'll just type this in here, D-C-O-R-R. And you can join in there, and there are the settings to join as well for people in case you haven't seen this before. And here we are along the ridgeline. So I don't know that we're going to be able to see the Tasman Sea in these conditions today, but and also be aware of a possible severe downdraft here as well. So once we get over the other side, wow. That is something. Oops. Just try and get my flying sorted out here, doing multiple things at the same time. In fact, there is the Tasman Sea. I've got it. Right beyond Mont-Élie de Beaumont. But that's not the direction we're going. So there's the Tasman Sea in the distance, and we need to just come to the left, and guess what? Now I'm getting into clouds. That's going to be a bit exciting. Look, a Yeti! In New Zealand, it'd be a taniwha. Legendary spirit.
That's
guardian.
my cousin.
That's your cousin. Says Shaven Wookie. $11,500 feet, and there's the Tasman Glacier. And I'm just going to follow along this ridge line here. So how am I doing here? You need to use your instruments here again because the reference is very difficult. And there's our view down the Tasman Glacier where we just were. Whoo-wee. That is something. That is something. So we've got a little landing opportunity here. Something called the Grand Plateau, which is just sort of beneath Mount Cook. Aoraki Mount Cook. Okay, I'm at a downdraft right now for sure because I just lost, it's been down to 2,000 feet a minute, so just pull a bit more collective here to rescue myself from that.
We are over 10,000 feet.
Yeah. And the A1200 is just doing beautifully. Who was it who was asking me, can I bring the Cabri G2?
Once.
I don't think
That was
would've-
me.
Which one did you choose in the end?
Well, I decided I have more money than impulse control, so I ended up buying the 500C this morning, and this is my first real long flight with it.
How
Fantastic choice.
How are you enjoying the 500C so far?
Oh, it's been great.
It's a beautiful helicopter. Just because
Everything by Taog is incredible.
Yeah. Just tell me your name because on here because it's Discord just cuts up
I'm
when I'm in.
14.
Sorry. Oh, you just cut. Every time you say it, either I talk over you or it cuts off for some other reason. So yeah, because I can't see the way it works is I can't see your name here when I'm in. I can just Anyway, it cuts off the names when you're in streamer mode. Oh,
I'm SoCon 14.
Oh, SoCon. Sorry, it's you. Sorry about that. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Scott. Yes, gotcha. Yeah, the 500C's. No, it's a brilliant machine. They've done really well. It's still flying beautifully. It requires very little
Whisper's
work.
about to fly over where you're both about to fly over where the Lord of the Rings beacon lighting was held.
Ooh.
Do you actually know that for sure?
Yes, I have the Lord of the Rings POI pack in my. It's free on Flight Sim.
Oh, the Lord of the Rings POI pack. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. That is brilliant.
It's got all the shooting locations for everything.
That is amazing. I did not even know that existed. I'm going to stay on this side of this ridge line here because I'm a bit concerned about downdrafts on the other side. So I think we should probably be more likely in updrafts here. Just using the visualization again, or maybe a bit neutral at the moment, looking at that. Bit of turbulence there. And sorry, Wookie, did you have more there?
Nope.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Well, it's that's amazing.
If we get near any more, I'll call them.
Well,
That's the first one we've seen.
Yeah.
The Hobbit town is in game. There's some buildings there and big tree and such.
It's in the that's in the North Island of New Zealand. I was so taken by all of that scenery, I forgot to put on all my camera and everything, but it's all back now. Andrew, apparently there are 98 500s on the New Zealand register. They're big users of it. Yes, the 500 is a classic of New Zealand aviation. 100%. 100%. So, am I going to be able to find the Grand Plateau? Look at the glacier from up here. It looks like we just flew up there, but now from this angle, it looks just completely different. Down to Tasman Lake. Say that again?
Plateau right. There's a plateau right in front of you. Might be your target.
Actually, is it? I might need to cheat and use the. Oh, plateau hut, so I'm too high. All right, so we'll have to do a 360 here, so, but that's right. We probably want to land heading to the south. I can see the hut too. There's the plateau hut in my binoculars right now. So 2,000 feet a minute, that's pretty fast, Matthew. So let's see what we can do here. So I'm going sort of upwind at the moment, and we're going to start a long 360 here, which will help us to lose some of this excess height that I've set us up with. There's the hut. Got that padlocked. I'm still a bit high for that, so we're on a sort of a crosswind leg now. This might be a little bit chaotic for a landing site because there's a lot of helicopters all squeezing into one place here. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Why can't I say your name today? Chlad. This is regular. We do this at the same time every week. Just a couple of weeks ago, I had 1 week off, so that's why maybe it didn't feel regular. Chladisi, I thought it was. Sorry about that. So let's just do this 180 now to get back around to the hut, which I can just see there. There's the Tasman Glacier again that we climbed up. Call me Cooler. Oh, that's what you said last time. Cooler. Thank you. Sorry. Thanks for reminding me. There's a lot of different people with different nicknames and different services that I struggle to remember all of them sometimes. So thank you for helping me out. I am only human. Although, you know, I'm pretty superhuman. Sometimes. Suprahuman. Oh dear. So Shaven Wookie's got down there no problem at all. Steep descent.
I wouldn't say that, but I'm down.
Oh, sorry, Cooler, for doing a terrible job with your pronunciation. Try and
Y'all
do
have
better.
fun. There's a slope.
There's the hut. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know where we're going.
Yeah, Shaven Wookie did a pretty good job finding it.
I found the only flat spot available. Have fun, guys.
I think
Actually, there's a couple of little bumps around me that are probably the place to aim for.
it looks like in front of you there's more, kind of on the ridge.
Yeah, so it's a little bit
Fiber's
complicated.
got the right idea.
Whoa.
There's plenty of room up here, though.
Well, like Wookie, I landed after a fashion, so I'm going to try and do that a bit better.
Falling with style, as Buzz Lightyear would say.
I'm just going to ski down here a bit. There we go. Oh, that was terrible. Well, I did such a good job with the Glacier landing that I had to mess this one up. So anyway, let's just just doing it for fun at this point. So there's Mount Cook towering above us. Aoraki Mount Cook, New Zealand's tallest peak, is the tallest one right there, off to our east, right? East. Southeast. Oh my god, southwest. Sorry. Which one's the east and west again? It's the southwest. That Mount Cook is the tallest one. Look at all these helicopters getting onto the Grand Plateau. And I'll just have to take a quick look at these NZOU simulations huts before we head on our way. Heli Seeker. Nice. Oh, I think my helicopter's moving around. Wow, look at these. Look at the Black Hawk and the Pink Hawk all squeezed in there. That is cute. At least it's a soft landing on that snow, right?
Oh, I just noticed something really fun here, really interesting actually.
Go ahead,
There's a guy
Hugo.
walking in front of me, and you can see his footsteps on the snow.
Oh,
I didn't notice that.
How brilliant is that? How brilliant is that? I think I think your aircraft will also leave footprints in the snow. You know what I mean? Like it will leave a little. The wheels will leave imprints. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, right? More incredible effects inside MSFS 2024. That is nuts. Look at this. Mount Cook, Aoraki Mount Cook, towering above us. There it is in my screen right now. New Zealand's tallest peak, about 12,500 feet, I think. That's
You all
fan-
try and land a ski-equipped plane up here.
Yeah, I forgot to tell people to bring the skis, right? Oh, that is so good. And again with that view down to Tasman Lake. Whew. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Well, let's just plan this next part. So we will stay to the right of Mount Cook, but we'll stay up high and we'll dive down low into the Hooker Lake, which is fed by the Hooker Glacier up here. So let's just think about that. Maybe, actually, maybe we'll keep... Can we climb up there? We could keep Mount Cook on our left. Will you sometimes join the official stream, asks Cooler, with CDL? Oh, I don't know if I'm invited, if they want me. It could be good for a laugh. Does CDL do helicopters, or is he a bit more fixed wing? All right. So, I think let's... I'm having a bit of indecision here. Let's keep Mount Cook on our left. Oh, no, hang on. No, that'll be bad for the... That will be maybe not so good for the downdrafts. Let's stay on this side of Mount Cook, and we will just try and thread the needle through here, where I'm looking now. So that's where we'll aim up there. I think that's what we'll do. Okay. So, ready to lift. And my helicopter was moving around. Just try to keep it level with the artificial horizon. Yeah, cool. He should be able to fly anything. He's a community manager. He should be able to fly anything. All right. So I'm proceeding out. I'll proceed out slowly and let people lift up on their own time. And I'm heading in the direction that I'm heading, which is actually pretty much directly south. .21 knots coming from the southwest.
Oh boy, transitional lift is your friend up here.
Yeah. Southeast, I should have said. 24 knots. It's minus 8 degrees outside, so I hope you're staying warm in your little simulated cabins, people. Oh, look at that view. This weather has turned out so great. I was a little bit worried about it yesterday, but I need not have been, because this has been just absolutely terrific. Mount Cook, Aoraki, Mount Cook towering above us on the right. So now we just proceed through this little gap here, and we'll just get ourselves down to the next glacier.
And you
cool.
have disappeared again.
Sorry, what's disappeared again?
You have.
Oh, too many pilots. Well, you just stick with the cluster, you'll be right. Okay, I can get a bit more speed on now. Mia Scully, yes, another one of our semi-regulars. Mia, good to have you along, and cool, it recognises your name from the official streams. I love it. I love it when I just randomly call into someone else's stream and I see some familiar names there. Makes me actually makes me feel honoured that you would come and join my stream, and I actually mean that. So I'm really thrilled that you want to come and enjoy this helicopter experience with me and us. I think this has been a really terrific community that we've built up over the last year or so, and we're going to try and keep it going. You'll need your jacket and your sunnies for this flight, 100%. Marv, 100%. So, I want to keep Mount Cook on my right and try and find this next glacier. The Hooker Glacier is just on the other side here of this ridge, so I'm going to climb up a little bit more.
It's time to get out of bed, Mark. The air show's starting soon.
Marv has been hilarious. He's been staying in this hotel on the Gold Coast and putting all these pictures into the Discord of all the goings on outside his I don't know, his 10th floor hotel room. Poor Marv. And everyone's down there in like shorts and t-shirts and stuff. It's the southern winter, you see. So it's yeah, it's quite a scene that he's got there. Andrew, yeah, NZOU Simulations details right up there with the best scenery developers. They do a great job, yeah. By the way, they have sort of reclad some of these mountains as well, so it's not just the airports that they've done. They have a real focus on the approaches into the airports as well, so they try and make all the rivers really beautiful to lead you in to the airports. And here now, just below us, is the Hooker Glacier leading down to the Hooker Lake down the bottom there. So that is all crumbling down there, that glacier, into the lake below. Again, in my scene here with the Mount Cook region scenery in, rendered really beautifully thanks to NZOU Simulations. And thank you, yeah, the best helicopter community, so kind, so kind. Well, I think you're all great. So I'm very grateful that you would want to come and spend your time and have a fun experience like this together. I guess that's why I put the word "let's" into the name of my channel before I even realised it would be a community, because I think that experiences are best when they're shared. So we learn together, we explore together, we grow together. Hopefully we share skills together. That's what I'm all about. So I'm glad that it's working. Look at this spectacular scene.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I'm flying doesn't
crazy.
have the same community feel.
Watch me fly. It's all
Let's
about
watch me.
It's all let's stop what you're doing and pay attention. It's me. Doesn't quite have the same ring.
Only heli fans.
Only heli fans. basins. Oh dear, oh dear. Moving right along. So there's the Hooker Lake down there. We've already crossed over most of that, and we're actually on the final stretch down to. Let's just do one more valley here, shall we? Because I feel like we're doing pretty good on time. I'm just going to go into the valley just to our right. I can see the town of Mount Cook Village down there, or Aoraki as it's also known. Cloud Piercer, in case you're wondering what Aoraki means. There it is. Cloud Piercer, such a good name. So there's another hut up here somewhere, but I forget where it is. Is Alt V going to work for me today? There's... Mueller Hut. Yeah, Mueller Hut. Or is it Muller?
2 miles at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, gotcha. You can try that one as well and enjoy a view down to Mount Cook Aerodrome, which is where we're going. So we'll do one more snow landing here, people. So if you... I thought I did a terrible job at the Grand Plateau. So let's see if I can do a slightly better job at Mueller Hut. Wow, this is a beautiful little valley in itself, isn't it? Glacier too. You've had everything. You've had Pacific Ocean. You've had River Run. You had mountain passes, alpine lakes. You had an observatory. What else have you had? Glacier landings.
Good weather, fighter jet jumping our group. Been the whole package. It's had everything. Oh, great! All right, here's the Mueller Hut. So if you've got the scenery pack, you'll see it. If you don't, you might see a generic building. So let's see if I can do a better job. So try and slow down a bit. I've got a little bit too much stored energy in the system at the moment. So let's just get ourselves down to slightly more sensible approach speed. There's 60 knots. And the wind is coming from my right. It's 21 knots, pretty strong wind. So you want to get your nose in the right direction. It's coming from probably from my 1 or 2 o'clock right now. But I don't want to lose the horizon here, so I want to... Oh, looks like we've got a sharp drop off here and got a lot of rocks as well. This feels a bit like Neil Armstrong at the moment. What am I going to do? Let's see if we can just get below the hut down here. I think this looks alright. I'm just going to not collide with that Fire BO105. No, that is not flanked down there. That moment you remember that you have landing gear that you didn't put down?
I should go into the configuration menu real quick and load the snowshoes, right?
Yeah.
It won't load. The one
you don't have
doesn't have them. Yeah.
You just have wheels.
Yeah, you're a 145 guy. I don't have.
Oh, there's Hugo going for a run, and this is actually quite hard work. I've got to say. I'm in a. Can I actually find a better spot than this? It's very rocky, this one, isn't it?
Only by the hut.
Alright, well, I've just slapped it down into the snow over here. There we go. Yes, so good. Hugo's going for a walk. Oh, so great. So great. Look at that. The Mueller Hut. It's a big hut, isn't it? It's probably more like a lodge. NZOU simulations have done a superb job, haven't they? Haven't they? All right. Okay. Go ahead.
I would say snow skid's not an option on this particular model of H45.
I'm so sorry.
It's horrible.
I don't know. The stream was going so well until you couldn't find your snowshoes. Mom, I forgot to bring my snowshoes.
Way to be a buzzkill.
Hilarious. Go on. Nope. All right, let's pick up here.
let's pick up here, and it's down to the Tasman River, so the other end of the gorge. So let's see what we can do here. Looks like I'm pretty level after that. Not particularly well. Got caught on a rock on my way out. Okay, there we go. Up we come. Try and avoid these helicopters over here. You are so good. So good, people. Who was that? Oh, of course it was NZ Bank Boys swooping down there like a crazy thing. You're just going to ride, you're just going to basically ski it down by the look of it.
Downhill skiing.
I think I'm going down at about 4,000 feet a minute down there trying to follow Bank Boy. That is ridiculous. Okay, I'm getting into retreating blade stall territory now. I'm going to have to, like, be sensible for a sec. That was a very rapid descent, which I'm now going to fix up. So there's the Mueller Lake. So there's just a little bit of unfortunate stuff here in the weather boundary that I asked Josh from NZOU Simulations about. So you notice here that the valley floor is covered in snow. In all likelihood, it is not currently covered in snow. The snow would be just more on the slopes and the peaks right now. I think. I didn't look at a webcam this morning. But there's just something about the boundary here. You'll see there's a really sharp boundary to the south where they've just not been able to figure out how to smooth out the weather in MSFS due to the absence of more weather sampling sites or something. I'm not quite sure of the exact technical reasons for it, but it might mean, sadly, that we can't enjoy the Tasman River in all its braided glory. NZOU Simulations have done a lot of work on making that as pretty as they possibly could, but in this scene that we're in right now, it's all snowed over, which I don't think is likely realistic. So we've got the aerodrome right in front of us.
And the wind coming straight down the runway.
That's exactly right. So I propose we might just need one more short activity here, but I'm just improvising at this point. That is the runway right there. I'm not going to go. We can't go to the runway yet. So I'm taking a left. Of course you can if you need to bug out for whatever reason. That's of course understood. Don't forget, people, when we do land at the runway, I want to see a beautiful parking job. I want to see everyone's noses pointing into the runway, and we'll get in a nice line later on. So let's just go and just investigate this Tasman River. Marv, it's a biome issue within the sim. A-Hunters highlighted this issue to Microsoft Turbo and also trying to fix it. Okay, great. Great. Yeah, so that's kind of the back end of where we were. So I'll do... I mean, the river's there. It's just frozen over, which I just don't think is realistic right now. This is stunning down here, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Yes, there were compliments earlier on to Mike Kilo for your excellent formation flying. We used to have, who was it now? Falcon? No, DJ BMS was also very good at the formation flying. Mike Kilo, you are right there. Well done. That is so great. Yes, because my flying perhaps has been a little erratic. Just walked past the USMC stand at the air show. What, the US Marine Corps? Or is that something else? At the air show, and they are streaming this video on their screens. Well, in that case, could you just maybe tell me? I don't think it's actually the United States Marine Corps, is it? Could you please?
Hoorah, devil dogs!
Could you maybe tell me, just clarify whose screen we are currently on? Because I would like to give them a shout out. If it is the US Marine Corps, I think that's awesome, so hello. But if it's not the US Marine Corps, I would like to correctly identify who it is. So let's get down to, that's Mount Cook Aerodrome right there. The wood's coming right down the runway. Yes, US Marine Corps. What?
At risk of repeating myself, hoorah, devil dogs.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. Well, hello to the United States Marine Corps. Not a phrase that I thought I was going to be saying in this stream. Coming to you from Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 in this beautiful alpine scenery in New Zealand. Brought to you by a New Zealander currently living in Australia, and so the people watching are apparently MV-22 Osprey pilots. Excellent stuff, and crew as well, no doubt. So I've got a bit of a steep approach here to get down to the aerodrome, and we're going to look for this beautiful lineup of wonderful helicopters. People, I want to see a beautiful line of helicopters, all with their noses pointed into the runway. Please be mindful of each other's width of your rotor, so maybe try and get a rotor's width in between all the helicopters if you're going to do it really nicely.
Let's make our Hill influencer proud.
Our favorite hell influencer will be satisfied. Must be satisfied. Oh, that is too funny.
And show those Osprey pilots how not to do it.
Oh, I don't have the Osprey loaded into my sim at the moment, sadly. So if anyone's going to fly an Osprey today, it will not be represented in my stream. I am sorry about that. I'm trying to work on that. I'll see if Miltech might like to help me out there. But we've got disagreements and levels here, so we're not all going to be on the same level because of the bespoke scenery.
Yeah, the NZOU scenery guys are lower.
That's correct. So if you don't have the NZOU scenery, you will see us at your ground level, but you will be floating above us if you do not have it. All right, so let's not VRS it at this point. So I'm going to have to back it in from here, and I've got the wind coming off from my right. See if I can get beside. Whoa, almost took out. Who's that there? Is that a Dauphin? Just trying to see what I can do here in terms of just getting over there, nudging it over. It's very hard to fly like this, but I think I'm getting there. Oh, no, it's too far now, so just look over here. Try not to run over Dr. Hugo.
It's very hard to count when everyone's moving. I have to wait till they land.
Alright, so I think I finally made it. Took a while. Just absolutely butted this landing here. There we go. Oop, just spun a bit on the skid. Landing light comes off. Head tracking comes off. Let's see how we did here, and I'll just judge it before I turn the engine off.
We should get everybody on the runway here for a picture with everybody standing here.
Standing in front of your helicopter. Unfortunately, we're at different levels because of the disagreement in the scenery, but that's fine. So let me just power this down. Yes, Hugo, you're dead right. We can do a little group shot. 3 Dauphins here, yeah, absolutely. And there's Gary talking about the loudness of the MV-22 Osprey, an impressive and loud machine. So let's just get this throttle wound back into the idle stop. There it goes. And there comes the warning, so we'll pull the breaker. The easiest way to count might be to pop out to the free flight screen and just count the green targets. Indeed. That's really good. So we're powering down here, so 2 minutes just to power this down. I think we can take the engine anti-icing off now. Turn that off. The ventilation's closed. I'm even more keen to put a Let's Fly stand at next year's Gold Coast Pacific International Air Show. Kaimana Wasai was suggesting that we just the idea of it just cracks me up so bad. Was suggesting that we should do the 500 fly-in I think it's in Taupo next year. So that's in the central North Island. So imagine doing oh my god, imagine doing a live stream actually from the show. It would just be too funny. We've got to definitely get a PC set up with MSFS running on it though, and a challenge to see like how badly you can fly my helicopter. Oh, it's going to be so good. All right, so that's my silly idea for next year. We've got 2 silly ideas now if we combine the Gold Coast Air Show as well. So let's get that idle stop out, power that down there. And
I'm counting 25 pilots.
25 pilots. People tend to sort of log off at the end, so that's understandable. You're going to create the custom scenery, Marsh, for your weather, the magic weather of the Gold Coast. Pitot heat comes off, generator comes off, anti-coils are still on, just while we let these blades come to a rest. Can't quite remember at what point I'm allowed to turn the rotor brake on. So you think we got it to about 39 today? Excellent. Didn't break a new record, but we had great viewers on YouTube and Twitch. So hello everyone on YouTube and Twitch. Don't forget to say hello. And yeah, and I'll just power this helicopter, come down, and then I'll just come and join the group shot. So I'll just get everything powered off properly because I'm suddenly obsessed with doing everything right. Holding the rotor brake at this point because I can't remember at what point I'm allowed to turn it on. Then I'll turn everything off and join you outside. My avatar was reset at some point, so it doesn't look anything like me, but it does have my green jacket at least. I've actually got this green jacket in real life. Oh, there we go. Stop those blades. Anti-coils come off. That comes off as well. Ignition comes off. Battery goes off. And we are shut down. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Walking around, enjoying the view.
Did you get put back in the 500D?
Sorry, I'll just turn that game audio down so I could hear you, Bank Boy there. Try again.
Yeah, I tried walking around, and then all of a sudden I'm back in the 500D, still doing it.
Oh, so it won't let you outside?
You can for a while, and then you just appear back in the cockpit. I don't know why it's doing it.
How strange. How very strange. Do you know, I might go back in and actually attempt to do this group shot. So how am I going to frame this up when I've got all the helicopters at 2 different levels? Maybe I could try. Apparently I can see who's got the scenery because they're at my level. Everyone else is at the...
Well, the pilots are all on the same ground level.
Yes. Well, if you don't have the scenery, actually, they're actually not for me. I've got pilots at 2 different levels as well. Oh dear. There was I getting all concerned about lining this up perfectly, getting everyone parked correctly, and then we're all hovering at different levels here because of the custom scenery. So funny. Oh dear, oh dear. That is quite a view, people. Well done. I don't know why there is a hot air balloon at Mount Cook Aerodrome. I don't think today's quite the day for hot air ballooning with a 20-knot wind or whatever it was. All right, what's going to be the most spectacular batch? Yes, looking up the glacier where we flew up before. I cannot believe the US Marine Corps was just watching our flying. That is an unexpected development. I apologise for our crimes against sensible flying. Oh, that is so good. So yeah, Andrew, you've got 3 bright red hot air balloons. I know, it's a bit weird, isn't it? A bit weird. So people on the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat, don't forget to get your questions in, or your comments or your experiences about helicopter flying, so I can include that in the stream in our last short while together, as I try and find my own screenshots channel. It's in here somewhere. Oh, nice shots from Lake Tekapo as well. That's very nice. Oh, awesome shots in the screenshots channel. Wow, great stuff. Great stuff. If you want to join the Discord, people, there is the link. You are welcome. Come along, hang out, have a chat, support each other, learn something new. See what you think. If you want to support this community in some way, there's lots of different ways you can do it. You can just help each other out. That'd be one of the best things that you can do. I've put up a link there too for the Buy Me a Coffee if you are so inclined to contribute towards my traditional Sunday morning post-stream coffee and croissant, just to reward myself for my efforts, my disservices to aviation. Oh dear. Ritzkio, please shut off the engines. Yes, shut off the engines, people. Come on. It's part of being a pilot. Hobie Gale, beautiful flight. Enjoyed it very much. Oh, that's awesome to hear, Hobie. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Great to see your name again, and thanks for participating in the chat.
Don't get up in an osprey.
Oh, someone's up in an osprey?
Yeah, Oni.
Of course they are. Yeah. Well, as I say, I actually lack that add-on at the moment, so I'm going to get that sorted out. And
you
so
have let the United States Marines down, Matt.
I'm so sorry, United States Marine Corps. If I had known in advance, that there was going to be a US Marine Corps stand at the Gold Coast Air Show, and that Marv was going to be there watching us, I would absolutely, most definitely have got the Osprey add-on loaded in advance before it actually all happened.
We have to find who the pilot is that was working that day and wanted to watch anyway.
Yeah, whoever you are, get in touch. Make sure you drop a note on the channel or come and join our Discord. That is just too funny. That is too funny.
Because that's the kind of stuff one of us does when we can't make it to a flight. We just watch it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm so glad that... Well, I mean, I think, yeah, we haven't seen Hobie Gal for a while, and so she was there in the chat today, so great to have you along again. Oh, look at this. So good. Brilliant fun, says Ryan. Yeah, thank you so much, Ryan. Great to have you along. I heard you, but I love the Osprey and just wanted to fly it. Of course you do. You are entitled to fly the machine that you want to fly. So I'll get that sorted out one of these days. I did contact Miltech about it. So, look at that. That's the valley, that's the Tasman Valley up there, and the glacier that we flew up before, right in the distance. Absolutely beautiful. And Mount Cook as well. Aoraki Mount Cook up there. Stunning views. 300,000 tickets sold for today's event. Wow. Oh, Mrs. TPHI, great flight. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, thank you, Mrs. TPHI, for joining. Great to have you along. 300,000 people on the Gold Coast watching this stuff. Oof. God, the traffic down there is terrible at the best times. Imagine what it's like today. Goodness me. Goodness me. The traffic getting in and out of that airport at the Gold Coast. Oof. Even on a normal day, let alone air show day. Cooler was asking, have you tried the H225 after the updates? If so, what do you think? I think the core issues remain. So they've done a bit of tidying up around the edges, which is great as well. But more work needs to be done on that H225, I'm sorry to say. Andrew, did you get, this is for Marv or Gary, did you get a photo of the live stream being displayed at the air show? I certainly hope he did, because that's going to make my day. That's going to make my day when I look at that. The Marine Corps. Look at me. I didn't even believe him that it could have possibly been the US Marine Corps watching. That is so funny. Icarus, thanks, Matt. Epic flight. You're so welcome. Great to have you along. So great to have you along. Trams have eliminated the traffic issues in the Gold Coast. Really? Oh. Space Cadet. I graduated from Xbox to PC. It opens the door to spend even more money on peripherals. That's great. It's a slippery slope, isn't it? It's like a gateway drug, flight simulation. It sort of gets you into greater and more expensive flight simulation peripherals. Oni, what does MSFS even sub in for the Osprey these days with the recent updates? I don't know, Oni. Let's see. Are you flying around right now? I should put your name on. NZ Psycho Racer. Hello to you. Haven't seen your name before. Where's Oni? You there, Fredericks? What did you think of that flight?
Well, I enjoyed it, especially the second half after I realised that wake turbulence had defaulted to on after the update. So the whole first half, I spent wondering what the hell was going on. But once that was sorted, beautiful.
Did you have like performance degradation, or were you just getting blown around? Fredericks, so the wake turbulence, was it blowing you around, or was it actually degrading the performance of the simulator? Lost Fredericks.
Blew him right off the server.
I know. Yeah, that wake turbulence was that strong. Oh dear. He's in the queue to get into the tent to take a pic. What are we going to do? I don't have an Osprey to put up. I'm absolutely embarrassed right now. Backcountry Sim Pilot, thanks for the flight. It was my first. I will be back. Oh, I hope so. Sorry, who was that trying to get into the chat?
I was going to say, you shouldn't have to line up. You should tell him who he is, and being the
Don't you know who I am?
Counter, he should go straight in.
I'm the official cheerleader for this channel, so you must let me in at once. I won't be denied. Oh, it's very funny.
I represent the #1 hill influencer on TikTok. You must let me in.
Oh my god, it's going to stick down as the #1 held influencer. On TikTok, I've only been on TikTok for a couple of weeks. I don't think I can claim to be the #1. Wow. Although I've got to say that the unmet demand. So yeah, I'm going to make another one today. So you'll see what that is, and about depends how long it takes me to make it. It's a little bit complicated. Oh, we've got some weird audio coming in there from somewhere. Ritzkio, Dof, Stows to good scenery, 50 Alec Golds, Group Fly, W, Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot. Yeah, well, it's good stuff. So, Fibre Tuesday, great flight, great scenery, performance was super, and model matching as poor as ever. Yeah, well, it's a traditional issue. I think they have improved it. So, there's fewer Embraer E-jets, I think, being represented in the sim these days, which I think helps.
And more propellers turning.
Yes, more rotors. So, Riskio, the time's bad in Austria. 1:24 in the morning on a Sunday. Riskio, thanks for sticking around. I'm really grateful for your participation. The time zone gets a bit better in the other season, so in 6 months we'll be on a bit better. Oh, there's Oni in it looks like a Saab 340. So that's what you've been subbed in as today. The MV22 is on contrail and not expensive. Yeah. So if you're interested in that, I've never tried it, so that's why I was just politely asking Miltech. I said, people sometimes bring the Osprey into my streams, and it'd be nice to have it represented as as what it is instead of as a Saab 340. Am I right? MCB Dub, not great flight as usual. Great way to celebrate getting my instrument rating. Woohoo! Round of applause, MCB Dub. You've successfully gained your instrument rating. That's massive. Congratulations to you. That's awesome. That's wonderful to hear. May that take you to good places. Congratulations to you. Cool. Helicopter wake turbulences next to the airplane. Really funny. Yeah, it's you get blown around, all right, don't you? Big Al, I managed to get FSR 4.1 working in sim, really improved things for the AMD GPU. I thought, Big Al, that they had gone back to FSR 3 when Sim Update 6 actually dropped publicly. So I'm a little bit confused about that. I thought they were using 4 in the beta, and then they went back to 3 now that it's public, but I don't know. I'm not on AMD anymore.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, so Wookie agrees there. Okay.
They're
interesting.
working with AMD to fix it for the next update.
Okay.
I've got 4.1 enabled on my AMD FSR 4.1 is running.
Interesting. Well, I wonder what the factors are there that make it. I mean, maybe you're still on the beta stream or something, and it's still. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, I got out of that.
Yeah.
It may be a function of what your graphics drivers support, because different AMD cards have different FSR support.
Yeah, interesting. Oni, looks like I'm a Saab. Lame. A Saab 340. Oh, come on. Gary, maybe Whisper can set up an MV-22 Osprey flight for next weekend, showcasing some amazing areas he knows about. Oh, okay. There's a challenge. How fast is the Osprey cruise at?
Yes.
Yes. And Captain Dave's doing some aerobatics for us up there in, I think, the BO-105. Keep an eye on that. So just keep your show line, Captain Dave, and come back down the runway centre line, and we'll watch your amazing aerobatics next time on your next pass. So Big Al, it's default 3.1 right now. And there's the floating Saab. There's your Osprey right there, US Marine Corps. There it is. That's what an Osprey looks like in my simulator, because I don't have the add-on installed right now. I'm so sorry. At least it's got two props,
like it, but
right?
This is what peak performance looks like.
I'm sorry. We will deal with that next time. Where's Captain Dave? I wanted to see some more aerobatics. Right down the runway centre line, please. Where's he gone? SoCon, yeah, that was a blast. Thanks for hosting and setting it up. You're so welcome. That's so welcome. So welcome. Again, I don't want to push too much. For whatever's open to you to support. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong thing I just pushed there. Oh, the cruise speed is 250 to 280. Wow, that is one speedy beast. It's amazing watching them take off and they do the tilt forward immediately. It's just quite something. If it's open to you to support the community in some way, I remind you there's a couple of options there for you to do it. If it makes sense to you to put some dollars in there, that's very welcome. If it makes sense to you to support each other by chatting and helping each other out in the Discord, then I'm all about that as well. That's what makes this community a community. So please keep that going as well. So I'm definitely got a couple time to take a couple more questions or observations. Time to go, says Fredericks. Thanks, Matthew, and all. Great flight. Thank you, Fredericks. Always great to see you and hear you. One of my favourite voices in the channel is Fredericks. Oni, some would say the Saab looks better than an Osprey. That's funny. John Dick, great flight, Matt, and not one stutter. Well done, MSFS. Yeah, well, the only stutter I had was that weird audio dropout, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. So my first lead there. Oh, hang on. Is this Captain Dave? No, it's Cooler arriving over here. What happened to Captain Dave? I saw a nice loop, and now he's disappeared. So if anyone's got the BR-105, I want to see some proper aerobatics. Ritzkio, getting moving there in your sky crane. Is it a sky crane or an air crane? I always call it the wrong thing. I think it's actually officially an air crane, isn't it? Ericsson air crane, I think. Oof.
Now I have doubt. I thought it was the air crane, and now I think it's Ericsson sky crane.
Do you? Okay. Was it the Sikorsky sky crane and then it became the Ericsson air crane? I don't know. If someone knows, let me know. Oni, 250 to 280, that's the Miltech cruise speed in the Osprey. No idea on the real life variant if that's accurate. Yeah. Well, I have limited Osprey experience.
It says air crane on the side of it as it flies by.
Okay, there you go. So that one's called air crane. And that was a very high-speed pass there with Oni. Nicely done. Good air show manoeuvres, that one, Oni. Thank you for that. Oh, you're doing a roll in the Osprey. That's bold. Yeah, he's got it inverted now. Ooh.
One word for it.
Bold. Oh, had it inverted, and now it looks like it might be coming down to earth. Or you just got out of it just in time, Oni. That is absolutely crazy. Another loop, because that one wasn't risky enough. You're into the clouds. You're into the clouds. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Chase Plane has got some interesting new controls now. So Chase Plane, I can pop this out here, and I can put this into something called Companion, and that goes onto a tab that I can put into a browser, and then I can control my Chase Plane from a web browser. So this has come in Chase Plane, the new Chase Plane update. So overview. Oh, so there's an overview of the whole airport. This is a good way for me to see who's actually flying at the moment. Oni and Wookie keeping the flight going over there. What else have I got? Towers, default tower. That's a bit too tall. They're always too tall. Runways. Oh yeah, here's a view down runway 13. GTA. Shaven Wookie. Are you going backwards? Oh no, it's Oh, there's the close-up of the hot air balloon. Thank goodness for that. Here's some Asobo. Oh, these are just the Asobo aircraft that are parked around. I can focus on those. That's not super helpful, I don't think. These runway views are okay when Oni does some... I can't move it around though. Oh, no, I can. When I get it, no, you have to get the right focus. Here's Oni's Osprey maneuver. Zoom. That is funny. That is funny. What other controls have I got? Explore. What does that do? What can I explore? That's just me. I think there's a thing that you can focus on animals and stuff as well in Chase Plane if they're there, but I don't think there are any there right now. And I see they've added a zoom into the flyby, which is nice, so that makes those shots feel a little bit more dynamic. Spotting. Towers, runways, traffic. Flyby, no. I was hoping there would be maybe an easier way to focus on animals. Fauna. Don't know. Well, there is definitely some... Yeah, there's the air crane. NZ Bankboy, great flight, awesome scenery. Thanks as always. You are so welcome, Bankboy. Always great to have you on. Always enjoy your stunt flying. Very sensible indeed. Getting late in the Netherlands. Thanks for the great flight again. See you all. Thanks, Fibro. Always great to have you along. There's an awesome loop coming from Jag Road in the H500. Can you make it over? Yes! Yes, you did it, Jag Road. Awesome. That looked really great. Alois has broken out the R66 and Puffhead's in the llama now. Excellent. Oni, are you trying to do a loop in your Osprey? That looks just scary. Gotta say, this spotting's not too bad. I'm just doing it with the mouse. It seems to work alright. Bit of an unrequested, unplanned air show at Mount Cook Aerodrome in the South Island of New Zealand. Oni, that was beautiful work. That was all captured on camera, except you're in a Saab. That's the only problem. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, people, this has been an absolute blast. This has been a highly satisfying group flight experience. I'm really grateful to you all for joining in, and I found that just absolutely amazing flying up that Tasman Glacier right up there into the mountains up there. That was a beautiful experience. I'm so glad you were all here to experience that with me and to make it even better. Someone's doing a pass through here. I can hear them approaching. Who is it? Cooler? Or is it someone behind me? Can't see. What do they have planned for this next pass? So Cooler's in a AS365. I don't think that's going to do a loop, but then again, I could be... Oh, there's the attempt now. It's going backwards. Oh, you're going to do it. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, I think you probably just stretched your neck there a bit, cooler, but that did look spectacular.
Whatever that was, it was not in the warranty.
Well
Fly-by-wire
said.
took over and went, "What are you doing?"
What are you doing? Your warranty is now void. Thanks so much, everyone. I'm going to let the stream play out for a minute. I'm going to mute everything, let the stream play out for a little bit. I'm grateful to you all. Thank you so much for the awesome shared experience. We will absolutely have to come back and do some more flying from here. Ritzko, do I make a video about the Miltech generator? I haven't made a new one. I did do a live stream the other night, though, so you can see that where I did the mission generator and the firefighting co-op Ritzkio, so you can see that one if you want to. And I'll probably do some more content when they sort out how to transfer the files across without needing to use the file explorer. So they're working on that, so hopefully we'll see some progress there soon. So Ritzkio, yeah, I'll do some more content when I can. So people, thanks so much again for joining in. I'm very grateful to you. I look forward to seeing you again in another experience real soon. Take care. I'm going to let the stream play out for a minute, and I'll be over in the Discord if anyone wants to chat with me over there. See ya.